All right.
Yeah. Give him a second.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
I love this idea of like, all right, I'm gonna start. We'll just jump right into it. And then Sam being like, hold the fuck on.
Stop right there, dang it.
Yeah, now you wait just a gosh darn
Not
minute.
another word out of you. All right, you can go.
I am having a little bit of technical difficulty.
Yeah, is your like internet acting up? Yeah, Christoph.
Something weird's going on. Yeah, something weird's going on.
Well, before we start, do you want to like unplug your Wi-Fi and plug it back in and see if that like gets it all up and running at least normal?
We got time.
Yeah.
Yeah. My computer's just kind of acting weird in general, actually.
Try just turning it off and turn it back on.
Yeah, I have tried that. I'm going to try it one more time.
Okay.
I gotta close all my viruses.
Hey, that's my computer.
Do they open and close the viruses?
Yeah, that you could just do it.
At least twice.
Yeah, when it tells you, hey, do you want to add this extension to Chrome? Just always say yes.
I can do that.
You probably got them through GitHub.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
Sweet.
What's notifying
I'm
me?
gonna prep a little bit more then while I'm in wait.
How long have our characters been awake?
Like since you guys long rested?
Yeah.
We haven't long rested.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we wrote long rested in
the bean room
up there. Yeah.
I thought that was a short
Oh yeah,
rest.
I thought that was a short rest.
That was long.
I believe it was a long.
Yeah, because if it was a short rest, I would be in a total different pickle. Because I remember expending hit die to be able to like.
Yeah, same.
Here we can. I can scroll up the chat and we'll find out.
Well, I think it was a short rest because I think you asked us about it being a long rest or not because something may or may not happen if we did that at that beacon.
That might have been it. Let me double check. Here's the log. Look at some older rolls here. I just need to go back far enough to. Here's the count of them.
I was worried that the atlas you would get might have been like a smaller version of it.
No, it's fucking huge.
About it. I'm like, no. Yeah, they only make them on one size. Don't you love the tagline on it, Rachel?
Yes.
Yeah,
Thousands
I do see
of roads updates.
I do see you guys expended some hit die. So yes, you would have just short rest. I think the reason I thought it was because Maillard and them or Ahmed and them's crew long rested, and I must have thought like both of you had long rested. Wait, was it that Ool long rested?
Thought he had a short rest feature. Thought he had a short rest feature for his lamp thing.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah, the lamp is a short rest thing.
It's like a short rest in 10-minute once per long rest or something.
Right. Yeah, but I can't use it till I long rest again.
Gotcha. Okay. So now that we've got that, yes, you have not long rested. It has been probably a couple of hours. I mean, it's been almost an adventuring day.
Okay. Then Jacob Kane is probably going to use his remaining 2 spell slots and all of his lay on hands on himself.
Oh, are we long resting then?
I don't think we're long
Now we-
resting, but I think we're going to be working towards it, and I'll probably just want to go ahead and have health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cannot do that, for I do not have anything to give me health.
I will.
I'm fine.
I am not.
I did.
Yeah, if you guys want to do any sort of housekeeping right now while we sort of wait to get started.
Nor did I get hit though. I don't remember what this grimoire is.
The Eclipsed Grimoire.
Yeah.
You get a 3rd level slot, and you can cast it once per long rest. You can cast a 3rd level spell without expending the slot. So basically, it gives you two slots. One of them is an actual slot, and the other one is kind of a once per day.
Are you looking at the item right now? Can you share it with me so I can just copy and paste it?
Yes. Show to players.
Thank you.
No problem.
Because I know you just said it, but I know I'm not going to remember it. I know myself.
Which is great for a warlock. It basically gives you a spare slot.
Yeah, 2 spare slots.
Hmm? Oh god, I gotta remember all the voices I did because it's been like 3 weeks.
Been like 3. Well, it has been a while, hasn't it?
Been a while.
Oh yeah, I knew you were gonna do that.
Yeah, you were.
What?
I meant to say yeah, you did, but I came out
That'll
wrong.
show him.
Yeah, Rachel, way to go. Keep reading your atlas. That's all you're good for.
I'm more than just a map reader.
No. You read the. You just read the map. It's
Back in the
pointed at the
Back in the bows of the ship for you.
back and read the map. But how am I gonna tell you where to go? You won't.
One day, maybe, you might even be a cartographer.
No way.
But it ain't today.
And it's not tomorrow. Alright, we're selling a bunch of cards on Steam. Let's see how this goes.
Oh god, I forgot about cards on Steam. Do you like freaking? Do people actually buy cards on Steam?
Yes. Oh wow, the Dark Souls ones are going for a whole dime.
There's a lot.
God dang it. Oh, I'm dying. Don't you get it? It's a whole dime. Where do you see your cards at?
I just clicked my notifications and I realized I had like 5 pages, so I'm just going through and selling them all. Because the nickels add up.
Alright. All Steam items. Okay. View your items. View trade history.
Tonight's stream brought to you by Moxie Soda and Steam.
Yeah, except I'm out of Moxie Soda now.
Did you turn it all to mead?
No, I'm making it with like the ingredients. I'm not gonna boil down the Moxie into syrup to use. Let's see.
You're gonna take the Moxie, boil it down to just the syrup, and make stuff with that.
No. I bought all the individual stuff on the back of the can, like the cardamom, the gentian root, and that stuff, and cherry bark. And I'm gonna put that and use that to try to replicate the Moxie flavor.
Ah.
Oh, Garrett, sell your if you have armored core things, those things go for 10 cents.
Ooh la la. Here, Christoph, how's your stuff working?
We lost him.
Oh, we lost him.
He did, son. He did.
That's all right. Well, but considering that the other party didn't even get to play the maze yesterday, I think it's fine.
If you have cyberpunk coins, they sell for a lot.
Although I did have a ton of fun playing as a hobo.
How were you? A hobo
Did you actually get playing yesterday? What did you end up doing for the heist?
We ended up doing just a little thing in Shellport where we were investigating. Mitchell has gone missing, and Nob is like basically passing the job on to us to go find him. And by find him, he means Nob accidentally gave him Luna's badge, and he needs us to get it back and not tell Luna. And finding Mitchell is irrelevant to that part of the plan.
Oh,
As long as we get the badge.
I am mad. Guilty Gear 2 Kai trading card is selling for 27 cents.
Oh man.
Man, now we've got Dustin wheeling and
cards.
dealing. We can't play D&D now.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
got everybody check your Steam cards. Don't worry, Christoph, we got plenty of time to kill.
Like, I forgot there were city guards in Shellport. I thought it was a lawless town.
Well, it's become more lawless because there are two gangs fighting each other.
Wait, what?
Yes,
What?
there's two gangs outside of the mob. It is the Hammers and then this UNT gang that has like an Ouroboros as a symbol.
Wait, didn't we encounter that with one of the Yakuzas?
I don't believe we encountered an Ouroboros.
I thought they had a Ouroboros in one of their sleep tattoos, or maybe I'm just thinking they just had a plain dragon, and I'm getting confused.
It was a dragon swirling around the arm.
Here, it's like
And-
don't forget about it was an Ouroboros. I'm gonna mislead him right here, right now.
Right now, change the canon.
I gotta gaslight him right now.
Yeah, and so we were playing as homeless people and not homeless people. I was homeless. I'm playing an elf. Basically, imagine if Elrond lost his job and had to like make a living as a normal person.
Don't have to. That's what happened at the end of Lord of the Rings.
I'm a very Tolkien-esque elf who's not doing great in the real world.
What is Elrond's job?
Complainer.
Yeah.
Professional complainer.
Overprotective father?
Yeah. Because the elves aren't supposed to die.
But-
Yes, I
Oh,
don't know.
Oh man, the Starfield tokens aren't doing so good. Who would have thought?
yeah, that's weird. There's nothing wrong with that game.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with a game when even modders won't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Starfield.
What was that last game where they had the like anti-gay mod get taken off of Nexus?
Baldur's Gate did one like that.
That's what it was. Did anyone make in response to like super gay mod where just like everybody's now gay?
No, I think what they kept, it was this modder who got banned a bunch because what he was doing was he was taking mods and making like really offensive ones. Like the anti-gay one was not nearly as bad as the first one he made, which is that he made all of the characters white.
Oh man, that's That's
That was the one, and we're not talking normal white. We're talking blonde hair, blue eyes white. But here's the thing. They were really detailed models. This guy took a lot of effort to perform his sort of dark work.
Oh my god! No, it would have been more offensive. Is he trying to give them like a 1950s blackface on them?
No. I think he was like, I don't know. I don't know what fucking possessed him to do it.
Racist. Oh
Some
my
dark
god.
spirit.
Oh, there's tons of there's a reason why there's Steam mods.
Oh,
There's
and
there's
I was gonna
Nexus
say,
mods which can get a little bit more riskier, and then there's like Banana Boat mod.
yeah. Who the fuck knows what's going on over there?
Anything.
I am
And
in.
hell yeah. And by the way, one final thing, Sam. Yes, I just thought about it. There is some anti-gay or some pro-gay mods like that flip in the opposite direction, which
yeah.
is just like everybody has huge dicks and huge boobs, and it's like absurd. Like I don't know how anyone would.
How's anyone getting
Yeah,
anything done in
there-
that universe?
No, nothing
know.
would get done.
Yeah, there is some triple C mods to make everyone thick.
All right. So we last left off with a pretty harrowing battle with Ultharos, the Blade of the Wolves, who was the leader of the wolf venators. Cedric is sort of sitting cross-legged on the ground where Ultharos his sort of clothing and things are his remains are there, right? And it seems like he's a little upset. And I believe when we last left off, was talking about how he was gonna, sort of do a little ritual for his friend to, impart his passing, and then he was probably gonna move on. Um, as this is all sort of happening, and you are all sort of like regaining your strength and um, uh, treating your wounds and whatnot, um, your mind goes a little hazy, your vision a bit blurred. Um, and when you kind of regain that focus, you realize that this door that you had opened when you came in, the light shining through it is a little bit different. It's almost as if the moon had moved from the previous place it was last you came in here. If you remember, it shined perfectly down this hallway, but it has now since risen a little bit higher, and so the light only shines about a quarter of the way through, or 3/4 of the way through. Um, and the sort of wall of force that was at the very end of there, that sort of shimmered with that rainbow-like fog, has disappeared. And that is where we will begin. Oh, and if you need, Cedric, this is what he looks like. And
Isn't he dead though?
no, he's alive.
He's just
Oh,
he's mourning his buddy.
I thought
Yeah, and
faded
he is.
away.
No, his Alteros, the big guy, is faded away.
Oh,
There's like
okay.
scraps of his clothing and stuff, so it's
Okay.
sort of like more of a symbolic thing than anything. And Cedric did get beat up pretty bad. He looks like he's bloodied, so he's about half health. But one other thing is, Dragul, I have made you an item. You picked this up last time. I didn't have a chance to.
Oh. Dragul kind of he didn't have time to kind of look at it earlier. But he pulls it out and smells it. Okay, let's see. The small, intricately crafted jar is filled with golden beans coated in a sweet and healing honey. The jar has a magical aura, and it radiates a faint warmth when held. It bears the emblem of a bear paw on the lid, indicating its connection to Cedric Venenvelt, Venator of the Bear. As an action, a creature can consume one of the honeyed beans. They regain 1 hit point. Okay, yeah, they are. Oh wow, it refills.
After a long rest, it refills with 20 of the beans. But basically, think of them like a jar of good berry.
Yeah, it's a good berries. Yeah. All right.
Right? But the
Fantastic.
castle has grown into a more calmer quiet, at least in this room.
Okay. It appears that time does pass here. As Dragul will indicate the movement of the light back down the hallway.
Only when we kill somebody.
That is quite morbid.
I know. Shall we try it?
I'm gonna be honest.
And Ool guts himself. He commits the
Oh.
dooku.
I do
Ool
not know.
points his hand at his face.
I'm
I'll
close
blast
to.
him.
Huh?
What?
Are you blasting yourself?
No, why would I blast myself?
You just said that you're gonna point your hand at your face and blast yourself.
Oh.
No,
God. I don't want to
I'm
kill
not.
anyone.
I'm not saying that as me. No.
He's terrible.
Dragul will walk up to the manticore, jar of beans in hand. The manticore, eat this jar of beans. The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Your life depends on eating this jar.
We are well aware of how well or how much our life depends on things. What will this do?
Eat the beans.
We do not simply put things in our mouth. What does it
Eat
do?
the beans. I found it on the floor.
You know, I will just entertain this as I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna eat a bean.
You gave in awfully fast.
You heal 1 hit point and feel kind of full.
All right, I'm gonna eat the rest of the beans.
You heal
get
19 hit
constipated.
points and feel very full.
Does the manticore still look bloodied?
The manticore looks about as bloodied as Cedric. Meaning I'm at yeah, I'm a little less than half.
How, does Samurai Jake also look bloodied?
Samurai Jake is just above bloodied.
Okay. Dragul will also place a scaly hand on the manticore's shoulder and cast a cure wounds for let's see, 6 additional health points.
Right.
Now, I feel a little hazy. What exactly was it we were doing?
We fought the one that held the sword that is on my back.
Yes, I remember this. But we needed to find something, or maybe multiple somethings.
It's at that moment you sort of hear yourself talking about this, almost like you're watching a sort of spectral flashback of the previous time you were running around in this dungeon. You do remember that you were told that on the 3rd floor in the library is, where is it? It is the crap. Where is it? The Moonlit Scroll. Your job, from what Mananan had told you, was to go up there and get it. It was an item he wanted. Something that you did find out from Cedric, this vision appearing in the bean room, uh, was Cedric explaining that the Moonlit Scroll was one of a few items that he and the other Venators were bringing here to seal away um, the castle. Um,
Yes. It is in this spot for a reason, yes? But we still need to take it.
We were
yes, that
talking
was,
about
I believe, where the conflict of it came from.
taking it out of castle, but it poses potential of bringing castle back to real world. Maybe, do not know. Whatever ritual they're doing.
Unfortunately, you guys don't know. Cedric seems unaware that the event even occurred. To him, it seemed like he was still in the process of it. Like the Venators were here. They didn't do a great job at sealing it away. And then Cedric himself came down here to slay his friend and subsequently find the other ones of his friends, which you assume are other Venators,
Yeah.
to put them to rest.
The only
But
thing
he-
I go ahead. Sorry.
I was saying,
Didn't
but
mean it.
Cedric seemed unaware as to whether or not the ritual or whatever it was they were doing was even going to work or did work.
Oh, yeah, all of a sudden, Dragul puts his hand in his pocket and pulls out kind of a raggedy piece of paper with, like, complete chicken scratch handwriting on it. He's like, oh, yes! The Moonlit Scrolls in the library. But also there's the crown of arcane summoning in the tower. In the Baneheart amulet on the battlements. All three of these items are the sealing item, I believe.
Yes.
So
So
the question
Cedric,
is, oh, go ahead. Sorry,
I was
DM.
gonna say that was it. So Cedric had told you guys that the Leonhard, the Lion Venators, came up with this plan to seal away the Castle Ebonhawk and the curse that resided inside of it, using three items brought to very specific locations: the Baneheart Amulet, the Crown of Summons, or the Crown of Arcane Summons, and the Moonlit Scroll. There was Venators basically tasked with bringing these items to where they need to be, whereas the other Venators are basically made to hold people off, right? Which is what Cedric and Alteros's job was, more or less.
So the question is, what now? Do we go to the library?
Ja, dude.
I am under the impression we should try to free the rest of the Venators.
I think we should go have a nice meal with our new friend, Lady Ebonhawk, and just find out from her what's going on.
Let it be noted that I think that is a terrible idea, Ur. I respect you as a person, but
As a person, do I look like a person?
Yes.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it is a pretty bird-brained idea, dude.
Oh, hey, that's low.
but no, I am an owl. I think.
Oh God, Ool's having an existential crisis.
Well,
Am I
don't
an owl
remember
or
Jack. He
am
don't
I a
remember
man?
Jack. He don't know. It's all up in the air for Ool.
He's really a cursed storm giant.
Yeah, it could be. Could be a possibility. We know that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
Were we
I
to
was-
go to the library, that would be up one more floor, correct?
No,
That
dude.
is incorrect. You know that you guys are in the second, basically the secondary basement. So going up one more floor would put you on the ground floor.
Ah,
We got like 4 more floors to go.
well, there will be a lot to explore between here and there. Should we
S-
get moving? Working our way
Cedric,
up?
I was gonna say Cedric is he's sort of scooping up uh what looks like a little bit of the ashes and a bit of that cloth and putting them inside of a pretty ornate wicker box with what looks like runes on it, and tucking it into his bag. He's
Seems
gonna
like
go,
pretty.
well, fellows, I'm going to move forward. I I believe this is goodbye, but not for long. I'm more than likely going to see you again, I assume.
I mean,
I
isn't there only one way out of this place?
What was the next part of your mission?
Oh, well, I'm going to find the other leaders of the Venators. My friends.
Where would the closest one be next?
Mm. He sort of rubs his bare helmet. That would be, well, the only one that I know specifically would be Lady Isabella. She's on the 3rd floor.
That's the floor we need to go to.
Ah, it seems like we're going to the same places.
What house is she in? What clan?
Of the Eagle, of course. She is a quite a beautiful and talented woman. I yes, but I need to also look for Lysander. He's of the Tiger, if you need to know. He was tasked with a job similar to mine. He traveled freely around the castle, so I'm hoping I might run into him.
if we encounter these peoples, we shall let you know.
Thank you, Dragul. You are an honorable man.
Thank you. So, and Dragul's gonna dust his hands. Which way do we go?
Any idea which way the next beacon on our way up would be, dudes?
Beacon?
Isn't that what he called? We met him at the like campfire thing.
Yes, the Venator beacon.
Venator beacon, yeah.
Or the Venator lanterns.
Lantern.
They're basically like signposts, more or less. Well, unfortunately, I don't quite know. I've been down here, so I suppose if we did everything correctly, there should be one on each floor.
This is good information.
Why don't we just take those doors?
Well, I'm going to go through the outside of the castle. I might be able to at least get some sign of what's going on.
Then we shall take the interior.
Ghoul's gonna open up these doors.
Well, I wish you luck. And stay safe. All right?
You as well.
Before he sort of passes this barrier, he turns and for a brief moment he kind of pauses and goes, and you happen to find me again, and I'm not Well, inevitably. And as he passes through, he turns into that sort of clear spectral version you saw when he left the bean room, and then slowly fades away as he sort of journeys further.
His soul is not free.
And then Ool, as you kick that door open, you are going to see something. Where is my new music? You see what looks like 2 dead guards and the old hunter leaning up against a wall. No! Good to see you again.
Wolf's gonna close the doors. No, there's nothing over here.
Bullshit! I just heard him talking to you.
Look, I'll be honest, guys. He's gonna definitely try to backstab us.
I am not one to believe that a hunter will backstab unless they are possessed.
And do you not know for certain if that guy's possessed or not?
He hasn't changed. Therefore, I do not believe he is possessed.
All right.
The only way to get stabbed in the back is to turn away from your attacker.
You're right.
You're right.
So get stabbed in the gut. That's
You're
much
right.
better. That's much better.
That is entirely much better. I would rather see my enemy face to face.
I can't tell if you guys are stupid or stupid.
Why not both?
Exactly. That's why I said both. I didn't want to give you an option because I knew you would just take it both.
Yeah.
Ow.
You only live as many times as you die.
Once. That's once.
Not for everyone.
How many lives are you on?
You will see Manticore like freeze for a second and like stare off like they're trying to think.
Yeah. That'll take about like a whole day for her to think about that. All right. Let's go talk to the guy. Bull opens the door back up.
Ah, that's something to do.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you doing here?
Just making my way up.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you all met Alteros.
Yeah. Which one's Ultros?
The guy you killed.
Yeah, we killed him with the bear guy.
Oh, that's a damn shame.
Is it?
Yes, Alteros was quite the hero back in the day. But
So what?
as everything, heroes always die, as you know.
Yeah. Or they turn into people that definitely won't stab you in the back. Well.
Well, find anything good?
Duh.
Yeah, you find anything good?
I may have.
All
You
right,
find
so-
all your equipment?
Yeah.
No.
I'm afraid not.
I might have something of yours. And he is going to rummage around, and he is going to pull out some more things. Ooh.
Oh, damn.
All right. He is going to pull out each he's going to pull out 2 of your missing items. So whoever would want a missing item returned.
Dragul wouldn't mind having his armor back. I mean, it's just some crappy leather armor, but it is something.
All right. He pulls out this folded leather armor.
Many
found this,
thanks.
and I also found, and he digs in the bag for.
Jake
he
would
have?
like something if someone doesn't have something that they really, really need.
I got it last time. You guys get it this time.
Okay.
What does Jake need?
Jake needs perfection.
I found this sword. Pretty
Oh,
nice.
shit, dude. I've been looking for this. Thanks, bro.
Ah, no problem.
Hell yeah.
Reminds me of the sword Lady Isabella has.
What kind of sword does she have, bro?
It's like one of those, a katara, a kukri, or a katana. That's it.
Yeah, dude. She must be
Who
pretty
is-
bad then.
Yes, who is this person?
Oh, she was the one in charge of taking the, you know what, to the library.
Oh, I see.
Acting as a guardian of sorts. Why, you want to go talk to her?
It seems we have found the Guardian.
Well, you're not there yet. But
Mm.
if I were you, the fastest way to get up there would be going down, well, conveniently enough, this hallway. And he gestures. There's a spiral staircase down the hall. Take it up, and you can either go from the ground floor, but you'll have to pass 2 floors to get there, or you can go to the 4th floor and come down. There should be a stairwell right in the room from the tower. There should be a stairwell from the room you enter when you go from the tower into the castle.
A stairwell down?
Yes, leading to the 3rd floor.
Well,
It's a bit
that's-
unexciting, but you might find it convenient.
Mm. Thank you for the information.
Of
What the-
course.
What of Lysander?
Lysander.
Nah,
I've seen him knocking about. I think last I saw, he was on the 2nd floor.
we should go to Lysander.
I don't know about that. He's quite the grump. Would you believe he never liked me?
Well,
Is
perhaps
this another venator?
Yeah, of the tiger. You can't miss him. His bright orange robes really stand out in this sort of dark and dreary setting.
lions and tigers, oh my.
And apparently manticores.
Da, but we serve lions.
Ooh, speaking in service of things, that sword you got on your back.
Da,
Want to trade?
it is for Leonhard.
Oh, talking to the boss then.
Talking to the lady.
I didn't think she was a hunter.
Lady Leonhard.
No, she's one of those nobles. More on the arcane side, from my understanding.
We speak of same lady because everyone has has spoken of man.
Is your friend always this confusing?
Yes, in my limited experience. But a confusing person for a confusing situation, yes?
Yes, very much so.
What is the name of your Leonhard? Lady. Your Lady of Leonhardt, what is her name?
Oh, it's Maria Lionheart. That's what you meant, right? I know you said Marie, but that doesn't really, well, you have a strange accent, so.
Mhm. How?
But if you want to trade the sword, I got some magic boots you might want.
What about an arm?
No. I'm good up on prosthetics.
Duh, we are missing one.
We will find your arm, the Manticore.
Mm,
Yeah,
I
don't
kind-
make deals with this snake.
No, I kind of
I'm
want
not a
an
snake,
arm.
I'm a raven.
Eh, sure.
And you're an owl.
People keep saying that.
And
Well,
I'm
it's
not
because-
real.
To Ul's response, he says, hey, it's probably because you're good at seeing things. And you, well, you're real enough.
Oh, thank you so much for saying so.
Anytime.
I don't know. Well, I like him.
How are you aware? Why are the other ones aware of only past, but you know future?
I guess I'm, old.
I do not believe this.
Well, I don't believe much of what you say. Would you believe you're the least strange thing I've seen?
No.
Ah,
Well, then, that explains it, doesn't it? Uh, make a perception check,
ooh.
Tootsie.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Tootsie
Oh.
shall. Do.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Perception. I don't think she has any proficiencies in it. So that's is that a wisdom?
That's a wisdom.
Okay. So that's only an 11.
11. All right. Tootsie, that's fine enough to at least get this little bit. Tootsie smells his boots, and they smell like musky boots, obviously, but he also has this scent of something really kind of like stingy, is the way I would describe the smell of it. Um, and Tootsie is maybe thinking like, well, if I bit him, that may not be good. It seems like this hunter is coated in something,
Yeah, she
or
was
at least
thinking
his,
about licking his boot
yeah.
because
You
he was nice to her, but smells that and decides against it
uh,
and goes, ugh.
no,
No.
gotta keep the biters from biting, as I'm sure you understand.
I get it. So, do we carry on to the next floor? Or to the 4th floor and down?
We should go see Lysander.
Yes. I am in agreement that we go to the next floor. Perhaps we will find your arm. Yes?
I'm not so worried about finding arm, but finding other venator. Something is not adding up.
Yeah. This whole damn place. This is why we need to talk to our new best friend.
I support the action.
Cedric spoke of ritual for
Mhm.
magic items placed in different places to be able to banish castle.
Oh, yeah. What about them?
What happens if we take them all away?
Can't say I rightly know. It's not like anybody's done it.
How many times has Cedric gone to fight Alteros?
A whole bunch of times. You know, it's the darndest thing. When he sees me, he acts like it's the first time he's ever seen me. But I've walked past him probably 100 times.
But I believe because he is dead.
No, not Cedric. He's a tough old git.
But he turns into Spectre.
Hmm.
You do
Oh,
not.
yes, that business. Well, I gotta get going.
Good. Get lost.
I'm gonna. I'll
I
see you
doubt it.
all again some other time. Oh, and if you want, you can take whatever these two have. I'm not sure if their weapons are useful, but they might be.
Because I
Later.
probably took everything.
I'm gonna watch him go down the hall.
Right. Unlike Cedric, when he sort of goes around the bin, he does not fade away or anything. He just sort of gets around out of your view.
I could shoot. I could hit him some innovation right now and just be done with this bastard.
You could do that, but you do realize that he took out these two single-handedly, and the monsters downstairs single-handedly.
How do you know he took them downstairs single-handedly?
Do you see anyone else alive or around?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so do we. So did we. It's not a big deal. Don't trust him.
He has also been fairly helpful, says Dragul as he's kind of like strapping his leather armor on.
Jake
Yes.
will cautiously search this guy right here next to him.
Jake, you're on my side, right? About this guy.
I'll help you.
You
with
seems
that.
friendly enough, dude.
Searching through this guy, you do notice he is a Ebonhawk guardsman. You had saw some of them previously. He has armor. He has scale mail on, and a large weapon called a great halberd. Here are the statistics for it.
God damn.
It is this massive halberd with this kind of big axe head.
Dang.
And it looks like he maybe had a pouch on him, but it is no longer there. You can see where it had been cut off of his belt.
Surprise. Surprise. You're with me, right, Belmont?
Of course I am.
Yeah, at least somebody has a head on their shoulders.
Alright, well, Jake will offer that stuff to the rest of the party because he doesn't have any particular use for it. Otherwise, he'll just leave it on the ground.
Is that all they had? I feel like they have something else. No, they don't, because he took that. All right.
I feel as if the Blade of Alteros is enough right now.
Let us continue.
Manticore, I need you to make a perception check real quick. since
Yeah.
you were also examining the body.
Yeah,
Examining it
pacifier that.
for a bit, everybody gets up and is like, all right, we're leaving. And it's at that point you notice something kind of odd on the neck of this dead guardsman. There looks to be a small, like, pin or needle size hole in the where his neck meets his shoulder. And some sort of dark red, uh, almost black blood is just leaking out just a little bit from it.
I'm
But
gonna
that is
do
all
the
you see.
I'm gonna do the first thing that I thought of that would make sense because I'm a blood hunter. I'm going to I'm gonna taste it.
All right. Make a con save.
Okay.
All right. You taste it. It is extremely foul. It sort of burns your tongue a bit. And is just this sort of necrotic taste. Um, but you manage to resist any sort of negative effects from it.
Have I encountered anything with this before?
Um, Tastes like home. Your home is pretty foul.
So this motherfucker's cursed.
It can be assumed.
Yeah. Is the same thing on this one?
Examining him without making a check because you did find it in the other one. Yes.
Is Dragul still right here?
Yeah, Dragul is right here. He was about to move on to follow the others.
Dragul.
Yes, the Manticore.
As I'm gonna like crouch down next to this one, and I'm gonna show you like where it is. Be on the lookout for this. These ones are cursed.
Good. What manner of curse do you mean?
Perhaps curse from Ebonhawk, curse from home. Anyway, it tastes like the same curse that infects the blood at home, and it is acidic, necrotic.
Is it transmissible?
No, but do not eat it.
I will. I will endeavor not to do so. Thank you very much.
You see, like Tootsie was just about to lick it, and then but quickly stop.
I think for right now, before we get moving, Dragul is going to cast Long Strider as a level 2 on both himself and Tootsie.
Badass.
I'm gonna do Long Strider because it is my once a day magical initiate.
We'll just zoom the fuck up. Zoom.
Yeah. All right, my movement speed is now 50, so hang on. Boop.
Need to start deleting some stuff. Okay. All right, as you guys make your way to the tower, it is a massive spire that goes up. Well, since we're in this, it goes up 7 floors, each floor being 20 feet in height. Do you guys head on up?
All right.
What floor are we getting off on, boys?
Well,
Top floor.
you said your venerator is at the 2nd level, yes?
That is what the crow said, yes.
Well,
I
let us
apologize.
try that door.
Raven. Crow is at home.
Every
So,
time I hear Dustin, every time somebody says Raven, do you think of Armored Core?
No,
Because I certainly do.
no, I don't.
Every time you think of Armored Core, or every time, not every time you think of Armored Core, every time you say Armored Core, I just think of the big giant America tank thing you made.
I love that thing. It was fantastic. I beat a lot of levels with that thing. All right, I'm going to, on the left side now, reveal the first floor, which would be ground floor. Oh, actually, this is not ground floor. Technically, this is. There we go. That's ground floor.
okay. So we're getting off on the first floor?
Well, it's up to you guys. I can set the floor to whatever you want it to be. The nice thing about the way I have this map is you could just kind of stay here, and I'll just change the floor to whichever one you want it.
Yeah. Pretty freeform.
Yeah.
Do we want to explore the first floor? Or move on to the second and try to find your venator?
Hmm.
Whatever we do, we should try to find a beacon, bro.
Well, the beacons are in the bottom, the top, and the middle. Oh, you're not speaking of artifact. You're speaking of lamps.
Yes, the lamp should be on one per floor.
Yeah, whatever floor, dude.
Then yes, perhaps we could find something along the way.
Yes. Should we try to find the lamp on the first floor?
It is whatever. I do not mind.
I will say this spire is eerily quiet. But sitting at the bottom of it, you see there are fiery lanterns sort of evenly spaced along the spiral staircase. But the center is open. So the center, as long as you stand in the middle, you can look up and see all the way up to the top of this
Yeah.
spire.
Bull's flying right in the center. Just going straight up. He ain't going down up those staircases.
Hey. Yeah.
Phew!
You can do it. Why not do it?
Right, so which floor would you guys like to stop at? You are relatively safe, at least in here.
I guess as Dragul moves up to the door of the first floor, he'll place his lizard ear to the door. Try to hear anything on the other side.
Placing your ear on the door, you do not hear anything like, people walking around or nothing. But you hear what sounds like the splashing and the lapping of water on a cliffside. Basically like waves crashing against something.
As quietly as he can, he will open the door, neglecting to check if it is hot.
And as you may have expected, you are burned severely.
Rookie
You
mistake.
are fine.
Jagrul has fire resistance.
It bypasses fire resistance. As you open the door, revealing that you are on basically this little almost like peninsula, and splashing against the sort of water-soaked walkway is this black brackish water, and it is, aside from the moon, this red moon sort of looming off in the distance to the north, for the most part it is just black, right? So there's this eerie red glow out here, but everything else is just, it's either glowed in this sort of red tint or it's sheer fucking black. This just ominous strange setting, and before you is the castle, this towering thing. It is about 12 stories tall. And you were described this earlier, so your tower goes up about 6 floors. But you see sitting sort of in the middle structure of this tower is, or in the middle of this castle, is another spire that reaches even higher in the sky.
Uh, that would be the tower
Do we want
with
to
the.
feel?
Go
Do we
ahead. I'm
want?
sorry.
Do we want to get the artifact that is up at the top?
Perhaps. I think we should try to gather more information.
Nothing like working your way down.
Should we continue up or into the main castle?
Well, main castle probably has the closest speaking, bro.
All right.
Stepping onto this walkway, um, you see that it is covered in sort of seaweed and moss. That brackish water every once in a while, sort of splashing a mist up against the walkway, and you see sort of stuff getting slid across. And at first you don't quite notice too much. Again, it's like seaweed and uh, what do they call that? Barnacles along this walkway. But you hear a crunch underneath your foot as you kind of step forward, as you realize you've stepped on like kind of a dead man, covered in barnacles, and it looks like he's been there for quite some time.
Oh, it smells bad, boss. Dragul shakes his head. Yes, Tootsie. It is very disconcerting.
You'll
Looking
be
forward, you see further down the walkway more bodies covered in barnacles and seaweed, flesh rotted off, bloated, rotting fur from bestial like men. Um, and then you see what looks like a large set of double doors. It The one thing you do notice about this is it appears that there is a body. Half of his body is completely decayed away, but it looks like he's reaching up, holding a barricade, this wooden plank that he has placed barring the door. And then assumedly he died in this position.
All right.
you'll be pleased to know the scenery really hasn't changed much in from here to home,
Enchanting.
isn't it?
Tootsie is gonna take to the air as she gets outside. She's gonna fly kind of parallel to the path as Dragul very carefully picks his way, trying to kind of avoid crunching on too many of the barnacles and bones.
I want to look out into the darkness, um, to see like if I'm seeing anything that like is beyond dark vision.
All right. Well, where are you looking at? North,
Um,
south?
I right now I'm looking um in this general vicinity where this circle is popping up. Yeah,
Oh,
basically.
looking down into the water, you could swear you see something or some things moving around in the black, brackish water. You also see what looks like debris and bodies floating in the water. And at first, it looks like just a few. You know, obviously, there was a battle on this part, so there are bodies sort of strewn about this walkway. But then you realize that underneath the water, those shapes moving, at first you thought maybe something sinister. They're fish or monsters. But it's on closer inspection, you realize that this body of water is filled to the brim with corpses. They're obviously decayed. Some of them are floating, close up to the top of the water, but it looks like quite a few of them are deep underwater. as the crew heads towards a door.
All right. Yes, Dragul will move up to the door and the corpse in front of it.
Mhm.
I'm sorry for your loss, friend. He'll say, and he'll kind of slowly shove the corpse over so that it's on the ground in front of him and off of the door.
All right. As you reach down to get the body, a specter bursts from the body, screaming bloody murder at you, Dragul, and I need you to make a dex save.
Okay. Dex. Save!
All right. It screams at you, passing through your body. You feel almost as if the force of it would have thrusted you off of this balcony. But luckily, you sort of steady yourself and manage to avoid it. And the specter fades away and the body crumbles.
Oh, wow, boss. That was close.
We call that a jump scare.
It worked. I feel like I might have a heart attack.
You can do an insight check for me real quick.
Okay. Insight. Ooh, I have that. Oh, good.
12, that's fine, because this is it was trying to convey. In the moment, you were just kind of scared of it, right?
Yeah.
But sort of realizing its expression and what it was doing, this soul was attempting in some futile last ditch effort to keep you from going into the castle. Probably out of a sense of pity.
Well, in for a penny. Dragul will remove the. Well, actually, before I do this is a bad idea, right? Should I do this?
You should
Do what?
totally do this, bro.
Well, okay. And Dragul will remove the rotted wooden beam from the door
All right.
and open it.
Pushing it open reveals a grand what is this called? It's called it is like a sort of like a banquet hall. You see what looks like tables and chairs set up along the walls here with rotted food. You see large banners, these massive tapestries strewn along the opposite wall to you, depicting what looks like maybe plays. It's a bunch of people on stage acting out different performances. But more kind of unsettlingly, you see what looks like corpses strewn about. Some of them are wearing what looks like these pretty macabre looking masks. Think of them like masquerade masks, depicting different animals and things. A lot of these corpses appear to be of noble people. You also see a few guardsmen as well as some dead hunters. But
Bed.
most noticeably in this room, you see at the end what looks like. Oop, made them small. Two of those blood-starved beasts gnawing on corpses in the corner. They have grown somewhat fat by the banquet. Unlike the one you found in the basement, however, these two look in pretty good shape. In terms of like not being injured.
Dragul will turn so it's pretty full blood starved beast. and be like, more the wolfmans from downstairs. 2 up the hallway.
Perhaps if I have the sword, they will look at me like I am their leader.
Sure. Give it a shot.
Yeah, get in there. Sure.
Dragul is going to sneak. He's going to attempt to sneak across this hallway
All
to
right.
here. Should I roll anything, DM?
Yes, you would like to roll a stealth check.
Wonderful. That's so perfect. I love
As,
it.
as
I've
you
no-
get about halfway, and you step on a bottle of wine that shatters underneath your feet, and the two of these beasts whip around pretty dramatically.
Oh shit.
And we're gonna roll initiative.
Ruh-roh.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I don't think I've ever rolled stealth with this character before.
Is that everybody?
Everybody but Dragul.
Oh.
There we go.
Drew, there's Drew. All right, Manticore.
Okay. Shit.
Oh, it's a 1. So yeah, they probably would do it too. Dragul, as you smash that bottle, those two whip around and begin growling. Another one bursts out from behind what looks like a bunch of tables, leaping kind of to the center of the room.
Oh shit!
Alright. I'm gonna go be by my buddy's side here. And, fuck it, we'll wield the sword. The big one.
All right. And that it?
I'm gonna ready an attack if anybody gets close.
All right, Jacob Kane.
Jacob Kane is gonna pull some keys out of his robe and walk in while saying, you know, bros, there's still time to lure them out onto this bridge and push them off. And then he's gonna just walk to there, actually, and ready an attack at the first thing that comes within, was it 20 feet, I think? Yeah, 20 feet.
All right. Dragul.
All right, Dragul is a little bummed that he hasn't found his bow yet. How many spells do I have? Okay. So let me do 90 feet. Okay, so that's definitely in range. So Dragul is gonna turn at the northernmost beasts, and he is going to cast Entangle.
Ooh, nice.
So
Get one of those little tokens out for us. And then it is a 20-foot aura. I like that it specifies it's a gray or a square aura. There we go. All right, you can put that hex wherever or that token wherever you want.
okay. So it's going to be covering those squares, making it difficult terrain. And
They have to make strength saves, I believe.
let's see, for the duration, these things. until the spell ends. Creature's turn. Okay, so it's right when it's cast. Okay.
14 on the
Oh.
first one,
Damn. Very close.
and 23.
All right, so they're
unfortunately.
not restrained, but they might
But it
be
is
slowed down.
difficult terrain.
Yeah.
As these potted plants, with mind you, they are rotted potted plants, come bursting out and swirling around in this area. They like claw and slice at the plants to sort of free themselves. But you can assume that at least slow them down.
All right. Tootsie. Screen. Okay, boss. Tootsie's gonna fly in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she is gonna land and stretch herself to her full height and width, her wings flaring, and she is going to make the dodge action.
All right.
And that will be, I believe it'll be Dragul's turn.
All right.
Oh, damn. Well, never mind. I don't have a bow. So, yep, that's Dragul's turn.
All right. This beast down here, we're going to start with him. He sort of leaped out from around the corner, and he turns to you all as he goes, he actually is going to attempt to speak. As he goes, beast, beast. And he is holding a torch. And walking on two legs, as he is going to head charging towards you, Dragul.
All right.
Which is within 20 feet of Samurai Jake if you were going to do something.
Yeah, he's gonna throw his key. Where is it? Here we go. For 11 and probably miss.
11 is going to miss. So the beast, he lifts this torch up and he's going to swing it at you, Dragul, twice.
All right.
Does
Okay.
17 hit.
I think... Yeah, 17's going to hit.
All right. Hits you for 7 fire.
Oh, that's wonderful. Dragul is, again, resistant to fire.
You see he's wearing like what looks like tatters of these nobleman robes, and he's swinging this torch around at you, and you can tell now that he's closer. He keeps yelling the word beast, but as best as he can. So it's this beast, beast, beast.
More tainted madman. Is that 3 damage or 4?
It is 3 damage because I believe it is rounded down.
All right.
These in the back here, they are also on 2 legs, but they're not wearing, or they don't have torches in their hands. And they are going to attempt to charge towards Tootsie, dashing, but they're only going to get, this is 60 feet, let's see, 60, 5, 70, 75, 80. They can only get this far. 60. Ooh, no, this guy actually is going to get even less. So that is 40, 80 feet. Yeah. So he can only dash to here. So
oh, nice.
This one is still stuck. This guy is charging forward, but that is all they can move. As the plants sort of strip them up. Ool. Oh, actually, Ool, I need you to make a perception check. Real quick. 20, all right. Ool, as you're out here, hearing all this chaos, you hear what sounds like waves splashing, but they're not the ones near you. It sounds like something is splashing far out in the water over here. And with a 20, you could just barely make out the silhouette of what you thought was a tower. But it is moved from the last place you saw it, and it appears to have gotten bigger. As it appears to be moving towards you.
A tower?
It looks like a tower, or you thought it was, but it is moving, and it is much bigger than a tower.
That's not horrific at all.
Yeah, he'll fly in.
Alright.
Yeah, he'll be hugging the ceiling because he was still flying over here.
Yeah. And this ceiling is fairly high up. It's 30 feet.
He'll be there. Yeah, let's just
Who
At
are you shooting him at?
this one.
This fellow? All right.
Yeah.
Those are going to hit.
So
That
first one
is... What is the total? You can just give me the total, because they're not resisting
Well,
anything. Any of this.
12, 22.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
All right.
But he is pushed back 25 feet.
As he boom, smashed back right into the vines again, sort of thrashing wildly. And it's not restrained, but you have slowed it down once again.
Right. And that'll be it.
All right, Manticore.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to make a intimidation check. As I'm gonna slam the blade down like in a big show of power, and I'll be like, "I am Cora of Alturos, Blade of Wolves, and you will stand down." As I'm gonna try to command the wolves. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but we're gonna try that.
All right, make a intimidation.
All right.
Unfortunately, these two I think are too far away from you. All right. This guy sees this beast here, and is going to he goes and it sort of ducks its head away and starts sort of waving the torch at you, in kind of a panicked motion. In probably fear is what you're getting the impression of, as the creature is frightened.
Okay, that works. I assume that was my action. I'm going to stay where I'm at. And I will,
You can make an insight real quick.
I'm gonna make an insight. We'll try that.
With an insight, the way he's sort of moving, he's sort of ducked his head behind his arm and is covering his face and swinging the torch at you. And he is mumbling out these sort of jargoned words. It's obviously he does not have the faculties to speak clearly. But you're getting the impression that he is probably still somewhat has the mind of a nobleman, and he sees you, a hunter, and he is a beast. And that is probably why he is scared.
Oh, shit! I have a thing for this! Hang on! Fucking, I'm gonna connect to with him with awakened mind, and I'm like gonna try to like see what's like going on in there.
All right. His mind is so fractured, I'll say that you can't speak to him telepathically in the same way you would sort of normally, but you get the surface level thoughts where he's like, "Oh, Hunter, I'm not a beast. I can be cured. I swear, don't slay me. Don't kill me, please."
I guess like mentally, I'm just gonna tell like, I will not slay you if you back off, is basically what I'm saying.
You get the impression that his mind is so thoroughly broken, he cannot hear what you are saying.
Okay.
You were just basically reading his ambient thoughts.
All right. Well, I'm gonna maintain that like intimidating aura to like try to get him to like back the fuck up.
All right. Jake Kane.
All right. I want to roll an insight to see if Jacob caught any of that, or if he's just seeing the beast. I'm assuming he didn't. I get a 22.
I mean, he just through context clues can tell that this beast is afraid of, if not her, but venators as a whole, right?
Okay.
It seemed unaware of this at first when it ran up, considering it thought that Dragul was a beast. But is obviously trying to not be killed.
All right. Well, Jake's gonna seize the moment to add to the pressure on this guy to run away and wing some keys at him. Let's see. That's set right. Key wing. Oh, nice.
All right, both of those will hit.
$13 total bludgeoning.
All right, you feel like not all of that damage goes through because they are just non-magical keys.
Yeah.
Who are you winging that at, Sam?
This guy.
This guy, the guy closest to you.
Okay. They're gonna be very cold keys. One
Yeah,
cold
get 'em with-
damage.
What about that gold key?
Give him the old cold key.
Yeah. But then it immediately thaws because he's swinging around a torch.
Yeah. That's Samurai Jake's turn.
All right. Dragul.
Okay. Dragul is looking at this beast, kind of cowering, and he'll look back at the manticore, and he'll look down the hallway, and kind of sensing that this one is the least of the worries. He's going to foolishly charge these two.
It does not swing at you, Dragul.
Oh,
It
Lord.
seems wholly terrified of the Venator.
He is going to charge this one with his, because he now has 55 movement,
All right.
and he's going to make a swing at this blood-starved beast in front of him, assuming I can get my thing to go up. All right, so
Oh, yeah.
that is a 4 for the unreliable greatness. Here is the attack.
Ooh, that's gonna hit.
Oh, it's a 19, huh? Okay. As it hits, he is going to pop one of his favored foes. Be like, beast, you shall fall here, back to the dark. For 11. Okay. Oops. Disregard that 8. So 11, 12 damage.
All right.
All right. He'll make a second attack with none of the fanciness. Oh, yeah, that is magic if that matters.
Yes, did matter for that first one.
I'm back. I legit might die.
What happened?
I legit might die. I took some heartburn medication.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That shit expired in 2016.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well.
It's okay.
All right. That's gonna hit.
Okay. For 14, I guess regular piercing.
Yeah. So you feel like not all of that goes through.
Tootsie, to my side. Tootsie's like, charge! She's gonna fly up and she's gonna try and bite him.
All right. 25 is gonna hit.
Okay.
10. which I believe her bite is magic, right?
I believe it is. Yeah.
So that all of that goes through. The beast like lets out this like yelp.
Okay. That will be Dragul's turn, I believe.
All right. Well, we're at the beasts. We'll start with the one at the bottom first. It, in a panic, is waving this torch around, but then you see it drop the torch, and is going to basically bolt over here, and is attempting to. He is attempting to hide.
Okay.
Which it is not doing a very good job at. The other two beasts up here, this one is very angry at Dragul. It is going to make 2 claw attacks at you.
Ooh,
Oof.
yike. They are both going to hit, certainly.
9 and a 13.
Okay, so 22, and I need to make at least 2 DC
Dex
15
saves.
dexterity checks. Okay,
So
22 damage. All right. Let me see. I am currently at 89. My dog keeps barking at me. Quit it, dog.
it hates what's going on. It hates what's going on with these
Yeah.
spells.
Okay. And then 2. It's 15. So
It's
that's
15.
yeah.
All right, as it
Yikes.
grabs onto you, Dragul, lifting you up, sort of howling in your face, it is going to leap backwards with you. But it is
no.
in difficult terrain, so it can only move back 10 feet with you from that jump. I guess, I don't know, because it's jumping over it. I'm going to put it, we'll cut the difference. It's this far, 15. But it is then going to move an extra 20 feet with you, Dragul, trying to bring you into this corner where you see other corpses it has been chewing on.
All right.
This one is going to move towards Tootsie and take 2 claw attacks. Yeah, devastating. High
20.
rolls.
The 27 will hit.
Ooh, for 16.
Yeah. The claw rakes her, and she looks pretty rough. Oh no.
I need a dex save from Tootsie.
Okay. Tootsie's dex. Okay, that's a +1. 15.
14. Oh, 15, that's doing it. Tootsie doesn't get grabbed as this beast is wildly thrashing at Tootsie, trying to grab her to take a bite out. Ooh.
Yeah. Will's gonna move up, and he's gonna blast this one.
All right. Oh, that's gonna hit. What's the total?
16
15.
and 25 feet.
Blasted 25 feet back. Whoa. Hitting into the other one as they like sort of growl and bark at each other. With Dragul in the middle of it.
Oh shit! I didn't see Drupal.
Yeah,
Oh.
grappled up.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right.
Oh, speaking of which, Dragul, I need 2 con saves because concentration.
For what?
Entangle.
It is not a concentration spell.
Oh, I thought it was. Never mind.
It's
Oh, yeah,
one
it
of
is.
my only spells that isn't. Oh, it totally is. You're right.
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay. So 2 con saves.
Easily still up. And is that it for Ul?
Yeah.
All right. Manticore.
All right, let's make a bonus action to dash. We can move 50 feet. And then that's gonna hurt. Okay. We're gonna move to right here. And quick insight, like looking at these guys. I'm assuming they're too far gone.
Yes.
Okay.
They look like they've been actively eating people.
Let's try to wiggity whack this shit and see what happens. We're gonna booming blade because that's what I do.
All right.
And we're gonna whack attack. I got a 9, so no.
9. That is going to miss, unfortunately. No.
Bow! As that ends it for me.
All right, Jacob Kane.
Jake Kane is going to pull out Perfection and dash. See, 70 feet to here, and then with difficult terrain, he gets here. Now, quick question on Perfection. Since I haven't been with it, does it, like, unattune from me?
No, you're still attuned to it.
Okay, so it keeps my good student, bad student levels.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's Jacob Kane's turn.
All right. Dragul, you are grappled by these beasts. They're howling and barking and snipping at each other. One of them is obviously holding on to you.
All right. He's gonna just keep stabbing at the one holding on to him.
All right.
So I'm just gonna make these 2 rolls. Neither of
them is not magical.
Okay. So but these are on. So an 18.
An 18 will hit.
For 19. Nice. 1925. So that's 19 regular, 6 cold.
Gotcha. All right.
And then
it is going to let go of you as it sort of starts letting off this howl as it looks fucking pissed as it has gone feral.
Okay.
Sort of getting on all fours.
We'll make another attack. Only a 13.
13 is going to miss, unfortunately.
Okay. Tootsie is going to charge, flying over. Here. Try to give him a bite. Only a 9.
A 9, unfortunately, will not.
Oh, this is getting scary rough. All right. That will be Dragul's turn.
All right. The one in the corner is still hiding there. But this one that has gone feral is ballistic. And it is going to wildly thrash. It has its multi-attack, a unique one. It is going to flash 1 at Tootsie and 1 at Dragul. So first one is Tootsie. For 13.
All right. It slashes Tootsie as Tootsie charges and makes a bite out of him. he moves out of the way and slashes her out of the air. She slams into this back wall, and with a oh, she falls down and poofs into dust.
Oh, rended, poor Tootsie. Swinging again at
Oh.
Dragul. Oh, 17.
Yep. 17 is 24 is going to hit for 17 for sure.
All right, I need a dex save once again.
Okay. Dex save.
Oh, you pass it. It rins past you, slicing across you, attempting to grab you before it sinks its teeth into you, but misses, but still is going to reach forward and attempt to bite you.
Damn it. Okay, yeah.
Which it does. Oh,
Ooh.
devastating.
Let's see. I am not grappled, so 23.
Just 23. No. Damn, that rolled high. 9 and 9.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
Huh.
All right.
Manticore, the one in front of you is not feral, and he's going to just claw attack you. Boom, boom. 11 and 14. Damn.
No, no, and no.
All right. Actually, you know what else it's going to do?
Okay.
It is going to leap, landing over here.
All right.
That's not nice.
Do I get? No opportunity attack. Okay.
All right. That is Ool's turn.
Yes. How do I want to do this? How bad is the one in the back looking?
You know that it is at least bloody, so it is lead to half health. It is also feral, so it's just wildly swinging.
Oh, shoot. I don't know if it matters at this point too much, but I believe when I did my favorite foe, I think it drops the concentration on the plants.
Yeah, probably. I think that's how it works. Doesn't it function as Hunter's Mark? Or it says it concentrates?
The non-unearther kind of one, you have to concentrate on it.
All right. Move. Which one are you hitting? The one in the back? Dustin?
Yeah.
That is 10,
18,
21.
and 20. Do they both hit?
Yeah, they're both going to hit.
That's 21.
And it is knocked back, crashing into this area here. I need to make a roll really quick. Actually, you roll it. Roll 2d6.
Why did I do the up? Slash roll. 6, 9.
9 is on this little reference sheet I have. I've lost it. Here it is. It cracks into the wall, letting off a pretty nasty howl. And when it does, you see what looks like something slide out of the wall. Perfectly, as the beast is sort of like wildly flailing. Ooh, you see it. It's a wall turkey.
I called it!
There, get some turkey.
Unfortunately, because it's a 9, the beast doesn't seem attracted to the turkey at all.
That's good.
All right. Is that it for Wolf? Did he want to move or anything?
No.
All right. Mantis form.
All right. I'm going to drop the sword as I'm going to my rapier is going to slowly start coming out of my hand. As a bonus action, I'm going to steady aim, and then as an action, I'm just gonna we're gonna booming blade this bitch. Let's go.
All right.
I will get advantage on this. Let's see this one right here. 18.
18 will hit. You feel
All
like you
right.
would have missed had you not steadied your aim. For a whopping 1 or 13. Boom. All right. This beast gets on all fours and is furious.
That ends me.
All right, Jake Kane.
All right, Jacob Kane steps up 5 feet. And he's going to swing his katana one-handed. Perfection. So it's at +2. 21.
21's going to hit.
All right. And the damage here is at +2 as well.
Right, that is.
So
Slice
13
across
total.
the back of the beast. Right. Okay, got it.
And then extra attack, he's gonna punch it so he can get +2 AC. Where is that? Unarmed strike. There we go. 21. Oh wait.
21 will
Yeah,
hit.
21. And he's gonna spend a key point to try to stun it.
All right. Just down. You slice across it. The beast howls in pain and then attempts a con save. An 8.
Nice.
You hit it with such a slice precise movement that it starts to like stagger around. It seems, completely out of it from that hit.
I should correct the damage on that earlier unarmed strike. It's only 7.
All right. That's all right.
And then I will spend a key point and try to kick it twice. 2 unarmed strikes. I guess actually they're at advantage. Let me roll to see if those crit. We'll call that the first one.
Yeah, we know for a fact they'll hit.
No crits.
All right, no crits, but 2 hits.
Let me take that damage multiplier off. The bonus off. Boom. Boom. Nice.
Nice, 17. Boom. This beast looks very wounded as it's like limping and
And I will step over here next to Dragul and end my turn.
All right, Dragul.
All right. Dragul got hit twice last turn, right?
Yes,
So I think he does need to make 2 more Constitution saves. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
Easy path.
So Dragul is going to just scream, Tootsie! As he charges the beast for an attack. Damn it. Well, what can you do? All right. 19,
The 19 will hit.
15, and 11.
11 will unfortunately miss.
Okay. Is this worth it? No, it's not worth it. Okay. Do. So that will end his turn, I believe.
All right. The beasts. One of them is stunned. This one slices at you as he sort of moves this way. So one claw attack at you. One claw attack will be at Samurai Jake. You got a 10, so it misses Dragul. 26. I'm
Oh.
assuming hits.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a hit.
Samurai Jake. Ooh, 20.
20. All right. Still up.
And then I need a dex save.
And a dex save. 21.
21. You pass as it swoops, slices at you with that second claw, and attempts to bite you as well.
Oh, he totally
13.
thrashed my ropes, bro. 13 misses.
That blow from the swipe knocked you back enough that you could avoid the bite. But as that happens, you see the other one shake off its stun. As we get to Ul.
Yeah, Yule is going to summon greater demons. Because that's never gone astray, right, guys?
Oh god.
What? All right, a 13 unfortunately misses, but the 24 does.
Yeah, so it'll be 11 damage, and then we push back 15.
Boom. All right, roll 2d6 again. This is for a different effect.
Nice.
All right. It boom hits this thing, and when it does, it cracks into this door here. You see it bends the door open a bit. But it does not smash its way through, but you feel like you've weakened the door. It may be useful for a later thing. Is that it for Ul?
Yeah.
Just put this little blue mark so we know. Manticore.
All right. Like, I'm just gonna put my hand up to it where the rapier's like slowly going in, and like I'm just gonna do the thing where it's like it juts out and in as I'm like placing my hand like on its neck.
All right.
As we're gonna do the same thing I did last time. We're gonna steady aim and booming blade, you know, the whole shebang.
Ooh, 22 is gonna hit. As it
20
lunges up at you, ready to rend you apart. You slide your rapier up through its rib cage and up to its jaw, through its neck, and then pull it out, causing this sort of reverberating effect as blood just gushes out of its body as it slumps over, dead.
All right, that's it for my turn.
All right, Jacob Kane.
All right, Jacob Kane steps up to the remaining feral beast and attacks it with perfection. +3 is 18.
That's gonna hit.
Nice. So damage +3, so 20 damage.
20 damage. All right, you boom slice across the side of it.
And then it's gonna follow up with another perfection. That's gonna hit.
Another perfection is gonna hit.
So this one is 18 damage.
18. All right, as you slice across it, it again whips its head around, ready to bite you. It's not even thinking about defending itself right now. As you slice across its neck, it suddenly goes limp and just falls there, moving a bit before it dies.
Ah,
Where is the... There's...
oh, we did it. Poor Tootsie. Poor Tootsie.
Poor bro.
Here, Jacob Kane. You are looking bloodied. Allow me to help you. And Dragul is going to cast the old. I think he's going to do it twice. He's going to cast Cure Wounds on a level 2 on Jacob Kane and a level 1 on himself. So that'll be 2d8 plus. Oops, that's. Well, here, we'll roll again. So 6, 8 for Jacob Kane,
All right.
and 7 for himself.
Thanks, brah.
All right.
Yes. If only Tootsie could be here to save our victory. And you'll see him glow just a little bit, like a cold blue aura. Then you'll hear, right here, boss. And right behind Samurai Jake, Tootsie's kind of like sniffing at the monster and sniffing at Jake.
As if Tootsie had been there the whole time.
Yeah, she looks fine. She looks great. She looks healthy and fit. Like nothing ever happened.
Oh, hey, little dude. You're looking great.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's one of the benefits for not actually being alive.
From Tootsie's perspective, she looks all happy, you know, she's sitting there, and she looks past Dragul's legs and she sees her dismembered corpse on the other side, but no one else can see it.
And Jacob Cage's just gonna reach down and pat Tootsie on the head.
Dragul is gonna reach down and grab this wall turkey, and it takes a minute to eat it, right?
Yes.
He's gonna move a little bit away from the beast and sit down, kind of cross-legged, and eat it, and just be like, "Okay, which way next?"
We should probably go through that door. As like Manticore is like still like staring down at this thing and points to the door that the thing hit behind them.
Mm-hmm. Why do you suppose this delicious food is here in the walls?
Bull's gonna blast the doors.
Shatter this door, revealing this room. It appears to be the best way I can describe it, it's almost like a curio room. There's a bunch of these glass display cases with different things in them. There is a row of books underneath a wooden shelf, underneath each of these display. And in the displays themselves are different sort of curios. They look in pretty decent shape. This room appears to have been reinforced in some way. And sort of coming up to it, you will see that when the beast crashed into the door, it broke the barricade that was on the other side.
Ooh. We're in.
Oh, truly you are a master thief, friend Ool.
Sure. Is there anything worth taking? Paid
It
to me.
depends on what you mean worth taking, right? So there's books, there's again sort of like these ornate art pieces. There's some sort of decorative knives. It doesn't appear that they are magical. It doesn't even look like they were made to be like used as actual weapons. But you can assume, let me get my list here. This. You can assume that there is at least 34,000 golds worth of just like stuff in terms of like, you know, just ornate gems, display pieces, things like that.
All useless.
Oh my god, you could put it inside of your lamp.
Why?
It is some fanciful stuff. So
I
it
have
might be good for the spa. We just
no. I have limited space for my spa.
there's
And
also books lining each of these display cases.
Ool is a earthly person, devoid of a material possession. Isn't that right, Battlemont?
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh.
Battlemont, he's in your head. Ool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put it
Who's
in
got that?
yesterday. I put it in
You got
yesterday.
that. That's awesome. Hold on. Save it up. Save it up because I gotta say something first. Is this the music? No, it's this one. No, that's not it. Where's the one I was using for Belmont or Battlemont? It's this one. As you're walking, he turns like the whip, you feel like it's drawn to something, and he goes, "The vase!" And it just shatters the face that's nearby.
Oh. Oh, that happened.
I am sorry. I thought it was the cursed vase of Chandelier.
I feel like you're making up words at this point.
I am not. It is a dangerous vase, one used by a nefarious entity.
That's very vague.
I speak in mysterious ways.
No, you don't. You're an idiot. You're just trying to cover up the fact that you wanted to destroy that boss.
Look, another vase. And he just starts whipping like your hand Ool, and you have to like fucking fight to like stop him from doing it.
Bull's not fighting it. He's just letting it go.
He's like shattering these display cases.
Friend Ool, that is enough.
It's not me.
Why are you
It-
angry?
Bro's
at
lost it,
the crockery?
dudes.
It's not me. It's Battlemont. I have no control over this.
Spirit, ease your fury at this cursed crockery.
Battlemont has stopped whipping.
Oh,
I'm gonna walk this way, and as I'm walking, I'm gonna coolly teleport the blade to my hand, as I'm gonna stow it away.
All right.
So, yeah, nothing in this room. I mean, like, what are we doing up here again?
we are looking.
Oh, by the way, there's some tall thing on the ocean that was coming our way. I don't know if that's still going to be a thing or not. I'll be frank here.
Something in the water.
Yeah, I don't know. It's taller than the building. It was making its way towards me, and I was like, "Yeah."
We're in the castle of Kernheim. There's always something in the water.
I mean, yeah, there's the bodies.
And that's not new.
Yeah, no. I mean, honestly, it's probably pretty good for because bodies will degrade and stuff like that.
Walking around this like curio room is I like does anything like pop out as like what am I looking at exactly? Like is it like trophies? Is it like mounted heads? Are we looking at like scholarly achievements?
The thing I'm going to say is yes. Right? It is filled to the brim with just stuff. Obviously this is a room of, considering that adjoining room is more of a banquet hall, it's kind of an area that guests of the castle can kind of move through and fro. This room is probably where people would have, milled about and looked at some of the fineries and some of the nice, stuff that Castle Ebonhawk had. Probably while drinking some way too fancy of a wine and things like that. So it is filled with kind of a mix of curios.
Does anyone have the ability to see magic things?
Sometimes, dude.
Yeah.
Don't we
Depends on
all
what
see
level.
magic things?
Yeah.
Do
You ever
you
see
want
true
to-
love? That's what it is.
I only see my foe ahead of me.
True love does not
Me?
exist. But
Me?
uh,
What the hell?
What? No, not you.
I'm ahead of you.
I'm looking over your shoulder. It's a figure of speech rule.
I'm gonna walk around this room. Does
Speech
any
is
of them?
intangible.
What
it-
is he?
it-
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
What?
What is Manticore doing?
I'm gonna look around this room. I'm looking for a prosthetic limb.
Like anything.
That would be a good
Like-
curio.
Yeah, like that, or like anything specifically pertaining to venators. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for.
All right.
Would you like?
So here, this is what this room is made for. I did it
Okay.
kind of as a funny thing, but also I wanted to have him Whip of Oz because I thought that was funny. But so Rachel, I need you to roll 2d6, and we're gonna see what you find. So you want to find a prosthetic limb.
Yes.
A 6.
Manticore is
Fortunately,
running
you
around with a
do
fake
not-
leg on their arm.
You do find a prosthetic limb. However, it is this silvery and gold inlaid leg.
Here's the funny thing. I'm gonna take it.
You never know, right?
You never know. I will take it and I will carry it the same way that I'm carrying the other one, or the sword. Like, it's just gonna be like hanging off of one of the many belts on my sash.
All right, DM. This is a funny little mini game.
Yeah.
Look for a bow.
Yes. You can attempt to look for a bowl. And not a bowl. You might find a bowl if you roll low enough. But
Yeah.
Looking,
It'll help me see magical things.
yes.
looking for
So I need you to roll 2d6.
All right.
Oh. You look around and Tootsie is the one who's like, "Boss, I found it."
Oh, thank you, Tootsie.
And you go running over. It is a bow that is painted on a bowl.
Oh, thank you, Tootsie. I'm very appreciative of you, my dearest friend. It looks very.
I found this chewing stick, and she's chewing on a bow.
It's all broken to shit.
Yeah, it's all broken to shit now.
Well, at least I have something to store my breakfast. And he'll stash away the bowl with the bow on it, the bow bowl.
The bow bowl. Write that in your inventory, because listen, I use everything. I use all the meat on this.
I like a good bauble. I like a good bow bowl.
A bauble. A bow ball.
All right.
Right, Jacob Kane's gonna step up and he's gonna be looking for the Holy Osni signet ring, so he's looking for rings or something.
All right.
Let's see, 2d6.
10.
heck yeah.
What is the 10? All right. As you look around, you do find the Yasni signet ring. But it is not just sitting by itself. It is on a pair of gauntlets, these blue and gold trimmed gauntlets.
Like the gauntlets are wearing it or sitting on top of it?
Yes. It
Okay.
is if the person had slid a ring onto these gauntlets.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take the ring off the gauntlets.
Right? You can, but it's kind of a struggle to do so. But touching the gauntlets, you kind of feel like you get a little bit of static electricity from them.
I'm gonna hold on to these.
Pulling them up, putting them in your pocket. If you remembered, the old hunter actually can identify things. Or you could always just do the old-fashioned put them on.
See what it does after an hour.
I gotta wait till we've had a good night's sleep first, then I can just put them on. I can put them on in the morning.
All right, and Ool. What are you looking for?
A whole lot of nothing.
You sure you don't want to find something specific?
I mean, we'll take a look, but I mean, Will doesn't. It's not really looking for anything specific.
He's
All right.
looking for the other prosthetic leg.
Will doesn't care about prosthetic legs.
It's all about prosthetic wings. Tails.
9 would be checking through this, just sort of like looking around and not seeing too much. Ooh, you see that one of the vases that was whipped has a scroll in it. And the scroll is destroyed, but luckily there was another one right next to it.
Okay, I'm gonna laugh if it's like scroll of like Thorn Whip.
The scroll of Thorn Whip was destroyed, Ool. But as you pick up this other scroll and examine it, it is a scroll of animate dead.
Oh.
Can I learn it?
Are you a wizard? I don't think you can.
Lock? Okay.
But it is a scroll of animate dead.
Okay. We'll just pocket it.
Pocket away. You know, aside from the sort of gold's worth of stuff in this room, it seems like that is about the extent of what is in this room.
We should carry on for our search for the bonfire. Or whatever the hell it was called.
Let's see. There was this other door. There is the blood-starved beast that is cowering right now.
Oh.
And then there are these 3 doors here. They do have little windows on them, and you can see what looks like on the outside is the backside of the castle. I'm gonna reveal it.
Are those stairs going up or down?
They're going down.
Oh yeah, those are probably the big stairs that we saw where we saw the big buddy, the big skeleton
Yes.
buddy.
Mortis.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that goes down. Should we check that western or the eastern passage or the western passage?
The ones over by the scared beastie?
Yes, what is that thing's problem?
His mind is too fractured to be able to believe that he is incapable of cure. I do not know if he is just more
So,
prevalent
Should
or...
we not go back and
Consider it Hunter's mercy. He is not going to
It
attack
definitely
us.
seems like mercy.
He barely attacked us. He really wasn't very
Broken man
dangerous.
over there.
We can be intimidating when we want to be.
Well, the question still stands. Which way do we go?
We should go over by Scared Beastie.
Do you guys head
Anyone
that way?
else? What? Wolves running. Wait for us.
As you guys begin heading that way and leaving the room, I'll say, Manticore, something catches your eye, something you didn't notice as you were leaving. Among the many paintings and things in this room, you see one that catches your eye. You recognize immediately who this is. It is a painting of Noah Leonhardt. But the unusual and curious thing is that that's Marine's dad, the current king of Kerheim. And with that, we are going to end tonight's session. We will round up on all of this next week.
All right.
Uh-oh.
All right.
That explains. Oh God! How old is Marine then?
As Ul is lifting his hand to blast this fucking thing.
Oh my God.
We will end it right before it happens.
My God! Oh my God! Do you know how long has it been? Because this lady was like during the Empire time.
Oh, Dustin, you're cutting out.
Oh, he died.
I think he literally his Wi-Fi died at the last minute. All right.
All right. Oh, exciting.
Sorry we started so late, but
That's all right. You know, I was having some bad problems with my internets anyhow, so. And I'm just excited for next week then.
Oh my God, so am I.
Man,
Dragul got pretty thrashed, but he's all right.
I will make mention that the venator safe zone in the floor below you is still available in the bean room. You guys have not long rested yet, so you're not aware of what will change if you do. But that is something to keep in mind if you guys, do get beat down to a point where it's like, hey, we need to do something about this.
Yeah. Dragul's probably good for another encounter or two.
Yeah,
I got another one.
Yeah, I got another encounter in me. And then I have to at least short rest.
Yep. Same.
Yeah. Dude, I'm excited. I'm glad we're doing y'all are cool with doing weird stuff. Like the curio room, it's like I just wanted something where it's like, oh, you tell me what you want.
Yeah, just find a cool thing. You don't have any items. Get an item.
Get an item. I got items here on the side for depending on what you roll, and I also had if you fail, you roll below this. Then
I love the fact that I'm carrying around a leg.
Yeah.
Like a prosthetic leg.
It is a fancy leg.
It is a fancy leg.
You feel like if if one of you guys do lose your leg, it actually can be used. And I'm not going to tell you that's not a threat you need to worry about.
We're gonna start playing with the Dragonlands injuries table.
Well, you remember Lady Viscera just straight up ripped off her arm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Marine is a torso with legs. I'm not Marine. Manticore is a torso with legs.
Well,
But that explains why the Raven knew about Marine.
yeah.
Oh my god. Oh god. How long is this? Oh god. Has it been time frozen?
I don't know. I don't know nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he doesn't know, guys.
He doesn't know.
I
I
guess
don't
he
know
doesn't.
what
He
to
doesn't
tell you.
know. Yeah.
Because I mean, Manticore doesn't really remember like how long they've been around. They just know that like they just fight things and then they die and then like then they fight things some more. Like shit. Oh god, my mind's going wild.
Yeah. I'm glad. I wanted the Maze of Monsters to have a lot of interesting stuff.
There's so much lore.
And on that
I'm
note,
excited.
thanks for tuning in.
Oh, thanks for tuning in. I forgot we were live.
This stream has been brought to you by Moxie Soda, the soda with the most moxie.
It just says it's different.
By Moxie Soda, it's different. Just like this stream, we'll continue throwing math rocks in the future, and as always, we'll pretend to be your best friends forever.